Today we will see how a hacker can steal all kinds of information from your site without your permission. And finally, we will discuss how to fix this problem if your site has this problem. First, I have opened a website. I assume there is an SQL vulnerability on this site. Let's check it. This is the site. First, reload it once. I am using the browser Firefox to test this vulnerability and a tool called Hackbar. The link I will give in the description. First, I will launch Hackbar. And then load the URL into Hackbar. Here, if you click on the load URL button, the URL will be loaded. First, we will add some keywords to the end of the URL and see if any errors occur. For example, I'm executing a string here. We can see that there is an error here, which means there is a SQL vulnerability on this site. If I go back again, you will see that there is no error. But after giving the string, an error occurred here. Now, I will write a command that will tell me how many columns there are on this site. The command is ordered by. And I will give a column number. I am executing it here with column number 100. If there is any error here, then it means there are fewer columns or the command is not working. Now, I will give column number 1 because any site has at least one column. If there is an error, then it should be understood that the command is not effective. Oh, the error is gone, which means the command has been effective. Now I will increment the column number and check the total number of columns in the site. Finally, we can check to know that there are 11 columns in total on this site. After extracting the column number, select the command I wrote and paste another command from the union located on the left side of the Hackbar, which will have the statement 11 because the column number of this site is 11. If this command works here, then it will print the weak column, and if the command does not work, then an error will appear. Here you need to give a space. Now let's execute it. Here is our vulnerable column printed. To verify if column number 11 is vulnerable, we will try to extract the user in place of the vulnerable column. Here we will write user. We will try to extract the user in place of the vulnerable column. Here we will write user semicolon. Let's execute it. You can understand that the column is vulnerable, but here we will try to see if the version and database information can be extracted. Now instead of user, I am writing version. Now let's execute it. Here our database version is extracted. I will give a command here that will provide me with the complete database information of this site. The main purpose of showing it is to explain to you how serious this vulnerability is. To do this, click on union based on the Hackbar site, then click on the Diagnose MySQL button and use any command from here. Then execute it. We can see that here we are given the complete database information. You have to understand how serious this vulnerability is. If you want to test your site and if this problem is on your site, test it first as I showed you or with a web pen tester. Then you can fix it with your web developer.